Okay, now this part that we're starting to work on now is a really important and technical part. This is where you're going to cut away the vinyl from the top layer, and while cutting away you want to make sure and not cut too hard to go deep into the paint. But we're going to cut in enough to overlap where the two pieces of vinyl are. Let me zoom in just a tad more so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. There we go. Now what I've done is I've cut away, or I've started to cut away an area that's below where the seat is going to be, because if I messed up back in this area it would be fine because it would be covered. But what you want to do is around a little bit more to the top side rather than the middle of the tape. We're going to cut just slightly more to the top side. And I'm just going to peel away that vinyl, and then just for now, when you're doing this you'd actually cut along the whole edge of the tape, but just to show you how this works I'm going to cut away this excess vinyl. And you can see that there's tape still underneath the overlapping part. We're going to pull that tape away. And again, the reason it pulls away is because the back of the tape doesn't stick to the vinyl that goes over top. So now you can see we have that tape pulled away, and we have a seam that overlaps there. Now this cut I did was a little bit jagged, but you want to start with a very low angle to the tank so your cut won't be jagged. Let me move on up here to this area. Okay, now you have a view of the tape as it comes up along the side. Let me cut around in the middle. We'll just score it. Scoring the top layer of vinyl along the middle of the tape. There we go. A nice cut. We're just going to peel away that top layer. And you can see in some areas it's kind of starting to pull the vinyl a little bit. That's where I didn't score it quite deep enough. Just a little bit of that will be okay, but if it tears it a lot you may have to recut it. And I think I will actually recut it just a little bit. There we go. That's something that really takes a lot of technique. The more you cut vinyl and things like that, the better you'll get at kind of estimating where or how much you need to cut into the vinyl. So now we're just going to peel away the tape. So I'll start the tape from this end, start pulling it out. It comes away from the vinyl very easily. And I'll just cut this excess off. I'll leave a little tab for me to grab later. And then all you do is you just take your felt and mash it down. And we've got a pretty nice edge there. It's a little bit jagged. As I go around the tank I'll just make sure and cut through it just a little bit more, but you can see you have a very nice overlapping edge that won't split apart.